Hello. Good morning or good day. Hello, Rio. Hi. Yeah. Hello. To anyone who's watching, now or later. Today, again, we'll be continuing Cemetery Mary. And I don't really remember where we left off with that game. I guess Twyla interrogated us and asked some useless questions, and that's the last thing I remember. If I remember to save, I hopefully did. We will be continuing from there. I have been editing some. I mean, not some. For now, one little short, like all night. So I haven't slept. I haven't slept, but I have something. I have something that came out of that I really like, and I want to show you before starting. Wait, let me. Image, and it doesn't matter. Wait. And yeah, look, amazing. Oh, why am I moving myself? Okay, I'm gonna stay, and I'm gonna move this one. I think it looks lovely. Maybe I will make this my new profile picture, you know. Yeah. I have been working on this and sleeping. Actually, I did sleep and woke up at like 3 to 4 a.m. I'm not sure when I exactly woke up, and after that I edited that video. I worked on that, and I'm feeling good. I'm feeling energetic, so we can just go ahead and start the game. Wait, okay. Again, as usual, just let me know if the audio is alright, okay? Wait, I'm not gonna forget open the game audio this time. Okay, now it should be fine. Now it should be fine. Which one? I guess this one, yeah. So we just returned again, if I remember correctly, from Twyla's house, and she interrogated us. She asked about our uncle and aunt situation, if I remember correctly, and before that we went to a what are they called? A retirement home? Something like that. I don't know, Twyla looked around for something, and we just spoke with a random old person, and I don't know, they went in an emergency situation in front of us, and then we ran, and yeah. Now we are again going to speak with the mystery number, probably. Yeah. Where were you today? You're not already here, are you? Why do you think that I am? Because something bad happened today. Oh? And what was that? I don't know if I should tell you. Then how would I know what you are talking about? There was an emergency today, or never mind. No, I'm going to tell them. There was an emergency today. I went somewhere today. And while I was there, someone started having a medical emergency. They called an ambulance. And I was told I should leave. I see. I am sorry you had to go through that. By any means, I hope you may feel better about what happened soon. Try not to think about too much. And get a good night's sleep. I always try to. Good night, Mary. Good night, mystery number. Is the audio okay? Let me know. Cool. It had been a few days since I last talked to Twyla. I hope I am pronouncing her name right. Well, I mean, I had been talking to her, but she isn't the easiest to hold a conversation with. Unless she wants to talk about the butcher, there's really nothing we have to talk about. And things regarding it have been pretty quiet lately. Well, on my end at least. I don't know what Twyla is doing, or if she's found anything. I feel like she doesn't really trust me. But well, that's fair. We don't even know each other too well. But maybe she will start trusting me the more we work together. I mean, I think she does trust us. She asks for ridiculous what are those called? I forgot the word. Requests. She asked for ridiculous requests from us, and I don't know. I wouldn't trust with those requests with anyone, and I don't know. Maybe she doesn't. That's how friendship works. And I don't think we are friends though, Mary. We are definitely not friends. Anyways, I'm spending today at home, like I've been. Going out is nice, but I need a little break every once in a while too. Not Craven though, apparently. He always leaves the house, even if it's not a nice day. He stays all wait. Okay. Oh, by the way, while I'm yawning, again, I forgot to tell people to please like my video and, like, I don't know, support me, please. Please. I would really love if you supported me. Okay. Thank you. And I'm gonna continue. He stays out all day too, so it can get pretty lonely when he's not around. Right. But it's not so bad. I've been able to keep myself pretty entertained. Rue, you were playing this game too, right? Did you get the ending bit to Twyla? I mean, no, I don't think that was Twyla's bad ending. Did you get the bad ending for Crown? I started reading the book that the old bookstore owner had given me. When I saw the title, How to Talk to Ghosts, I figured it was, well, figurative. I thought it would be some spooky story with a clever title, but to my surprise, it is written as more of an instructional guide. It's a very interesting read. And I'm curious as to how they got all this information anyways. As previously mentioned, ghosts exist on a different plane of existence. That much is obvious. Yet they can communicate with us, despite their beings existing on a separate layer from ours. We see time and time again their attempts to reach us. Why would ghosts wanna reach us? Perhaps it is because they are angry, perhaps it's because they are lonely. Yeah, does each ghost exist on their own? Or do spirits share a realm with one another, expanding the everlasting? I always wonder that too, about, ghosts. So you got the ending. If I am getting that right, because I asked too many questions now, and I'm not sure what you're answering for. Is there a heaven? Is there a hell? Or is there only purgatory, stretching the miles beyond what we can comprehend? These are questions I cannot yet answer. For if I could, I wouldn't be here writing this right now, would I? But there's a question I have been able to answer. What is that? Since ghosts can make contact with us, I often wondered, could we contact them? Sure, you have heard of psychics and mediums and whatnot, but that's only half of what I'm talking about. Are you talking about Ouija boards? That would be funny. Being born with the innate, I don't know what is that. Ability is a factor, of course, but I want to delve deeper than that. Despite where they may exist, they can clearly affect things in our realm. They can reach us, and like one-way glass, I know they can see us. But what if we could see them? Okay, I heard something outside, but it's okay. It's not enough to hear them. I wanted to see them, to travel to where they were. I believe that when you die, perhaps your soul can become unrestricted. Free of your body, yes. But what if we could accomplish the opposite? So trapping a soul to an object or a body? Like, counting something? What if a living being had the ability to unrestrict itself before that? No, that's not the opposite. But okay. What the? Okay. Why am I jump scared? I couldn't read that. Perhaps something. Oh, I think Twyla is calling us or texting us. My phone is ringing. Hello? Hi. Oh, hi Twyla. Do you need something? No. No. Well, kind of. Remember how we went to Cypress site the other day? Yeah, of course. Why? Do you happen to remember the name of that guy you talked to? You mean Ed? Yes, but his last name also. Great word? Thank you. I was sure I had it right, but I just wanted some confirmation. Okay. Is there anything else you need from me or him? I mean, you did call instead of text, so... Oh, that was just to ensure I get an immediate response. Oh. So ruthless. Oh well, okay. Mary doesn't care. She doesn't have a backbone. If you need any more info on him, I'm going to visit him this weekend, so... In the cemetery. Oh. Oh, no, in the retirement home. Mary? You know he died, right? Let's go, huh? I mean, I figured you kept on top of all that stuff. You didn't know? He died that day we went. Guess that emergency he had was serious after all. It also means the butcher could have been there where we were. But it wasn't medical. That's why I was looking more into it just now. I hope you weren't too attached. I'll talk to you later. Okay. I was heartbroken. The butcher could have been there. Was it because of us? Because we were there investigating them? Were they on our trail? Did they die because we... I had trouble sleeping that night. And I made sure to stop by cemetery every day, finding out as much as information as I could. if he really did die because I wasn't going to miss his funeral. Normally, when I put flowers on graves, especially new ones I haven't seen before, I bring flowers I grew myself. Buying them can get expensive and it feels more genuine to grow my own. But I hate being just growing a new patch. I didn't have any new flowers I could bring. So I took all the little buds I could together and wrapped them up and invited myself in. Well, you know, his funeral was the same day I was planning on visiting him. Isn't it funny how life works out? Oh, no. It's the first time I'm seeing Mary sad because of someone. I mean, not sad, but crying because of someone's death. I normally don't cry at funerals. I mean, it is the ones where I don't know the person well, but I had to cry now. I had no choice but to cry. All I could think about was him sitting there in his room, talking about how lonely he was. How no one ever came to visit him. Well, they came to visit now. He wasn't alone now, right? I didn't talk to any of his family, and they didn't talk to me, and I was fine with that. I didn't want to explain my reason for being here. The overwhelming sense of guilt was enough weight on my shoulders. I didn't want to have to explain to them too. I normally don't like the I normally don't like to outlast family members at their own family's funerals, but I couldn't help it this time. I had to stay. I had to stay as long as I could to somehow possibly make up for what I may have caused. Family members dwindled, and eventually they all left. I'm sure they were confused that I didn't, but I didn't want to move from this spot, even if you tried to drag me. Oh, wait. I suddenly got dizzy. I wonder why I did eat. I'm gonna drink water, a little water, so hopefully, fix it. Okay. Oh. Fuck. Oh. My water bottle just almost dropped. Okay. And I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve this. I'm so sorry. This might be my fault. Maybe she was right. Maybe if I had helped her more, or we had worked quicker, maybe. Your family came to visit, you know, just like you wanted them to. They all seem to miss you a lot. So I hope you know that they were thinking of you. And your wife, you are right next to her, you know. I had been leaving her flowers for so long. And I hope you know that I was taking care of her this whole time. So I'm sure she wasn't lonely. And maybe you won't be either, now that you are beside her. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say other than I'm sorry. I am so sorry. You put your feet on top of the grave. Is it wrong to do that? I don't know. I mean, it's all dirt, right? I mean, regular. So why wouldn't you? I don't know if it's disrespectful or not. I mean, I know Mary sometimes sleeps on graves or something, so that's not that weird for Mary. I must say, I've been really exhausted. the guilt I was feeling and how much I cried. I didn't even remember falling asleep. I had just been leaning against the gravestone crying. And then the next thing I knew, I was waking up on the ground of an unfamiliar place. Let's fucking go. I knew this would happen. I picked myself up off the ground and looked around. Everything seemed strange. There was a faint green glow all around. The air felt foggy and moist. In front of me was a house. That looked similar to a cabin, but this wasn't a cabin, was it? I had no clue where I was. What do I do? I guess we can do all of that. I assume we will be able to, so let's first look around. I looked all around me. Except for the house, I could see nothing in distance. There were no other buildings. There were no other trees either. Or people. It was almost uncomfortable how empty it felt. Take a whiff. I took a big whiff to smell my surroundings. There was the faint smell of leaves coming from all the directions. Though I didn't see any. Let's feel. Okay. The grass felt like a soft carpet. The rocks and wood of the house felt artificial, almost plastic-like. And listen. Silence. Let's knock on the door. Funny. Well, I suppose there isn't much else I can do. Yeah. I climbed up the porch and walked up to the door. Standing in front of it, I politely knocked, waiting to see if there was someone inside. I didn't hear anything. So I knocked again, a little louder this time. I heard something coming. Oh. It was almost like a cat meowing. Then the door creaked, and the handle slowly turned, and what answered was, "Yeah, Ed! Hello, Ed." Well, hey there. Ed, is that really you? I don't know who else it could be. I don't want to make his voice all slow again. It's kind of annoying to do it. I'm just gonna do it regularly. I'm so glad. I gave it a big hug as he invited me inside. I was so pleasantly surprised. He led me into the kitchen area and offered me refreshments. I politely declined as I pulled up a stool to talk to him, because the Ed that I know is... I am very happy to see you, you know? But how is this possible? How do you mean? Well, you, died. Died? Oh yes, I suppose that did happen. Yeah, he doesn't fucking care. I nearly forgot. Nothing, it's nothing. Actually, that's curious then. Cause how did you get here if I'm dead? Well, I don't know. I just woke up here. Alright then. I hope you enjoy your stay. If you're here long enough, my wife should be back any minute. You could say, oh yeah, great. They are sharing the same space, that's lovely. Your wife? She's here too? I am so glad you could see her again. Me too. Funny thing is, I am pretty sure she knows it too. She does? Had I ever met her before then? Not sure. But she says a red-haired girl brings her flowers a lot. And you are the only red-haired girl I know that is not in the family. Really, that's... Hey, while I'm here, can I ask you something? If that's okay. I don't see why not. How exactly did you die? Well, beats me. 1 second I was eating lunch with you there. Then I started coughing. Things were pretty dark for a while. And then before I knew it, I was here. Sitting in a cozy chair and feeling right as a peach. Okay, really, just like that. Was it painful? Maybe a little, but not for too long. I just remember my lunch tasting a little different, so there was poison. That's what I'm getting. Maybe it was spoiled. Then I could, then I just couldn't breathe. Probably started choking from eating too fast. But would choking cause him to cough up blood like that? I see. And that's all you remember? Can't say there was much else. Thank you, even the little information helps a lot. Helps him what? Oh, don't worry about it. Besides, I don't think you really have much to worry about if you're here. That sounds kinda mean. I mean, he has still, even though they don't really visit him that much, he has family, so it does matter to him. Well, I suppose that's true. Sure you don't want anything while you're here then? We just stuck the fridge. Go on, help yourself. Oh well. If you insist, I suppose. Thank you very much then. I have a feeling that we can't eat, really. I got up from the stool and walked towards the fridge. That's kind of weird, isn't it? I didn't think that people would need to eat. I opened the fridge and looked inside. It was stocked like a regular fridge would be. Though I can say I recognize many of the brands here, but I don't think that belongs in a fridge, but... Oh! Fuck! Reginald! Oh! Oh, okay. I guess he's gonna make us... Oh. He got me scared, okay. Reginald, please, not this time. Spare me this time, Reginald. You know I really like you. Please spare Mary. Oh, I knew it. I fucking knew it. I'm jumped to my feet as soon as I heard my name called. Was there bleach on that fridge? I don't know what she saw. The sound of Reginald's voice had jolted me awake. So was that just? Oh, thank goodness you are okay. I saw you lying on the ground and was worried something had happened to you. I don't think a cemetery is a very good place to take a nap, you know. A nap? Then was that all a dream? But Ed and the way he spoke, I couldn't have made all of that up, could I? I mean, you could, but in this context of the game, I don't think you did. Reginald, what are you doing here? Oh, that's right. I never told you, did I? I'm a coffee maker, you see. And well, I actually got business with someone who works here. Oh, you make coffins? That's actually pretty. Oh, fuck. Before I knew it, someone from behind me gripped my shoulder. Is that you, Twyla? Oh, it's you, Twyla. Oh, why? If it's in Twyla. Hello, Reginald. Huh? Oh, hi, Twyla. You are kind of hurting me. What's going on here? Oh, you're friends with Mary too. How lovely. You know, Twy dear, I haven't seen you at the library in quite some time. Did you stop working there? You should have told me. I look for you when I go in, you know. Oh god, he's so passive aggressive. That's not a good place to sleep, but I felt it. on a grave, yeah. I think it's you know, even though Mary didn't do it to disrespect, I think that might look from outside a little bit disrespectful of. Wait, I'm wondering what it. No. I was worried something terrible might have happened to you. Uh huh. Uh huh. Well, it was nice seeing you, Reginald. But Mary and I have to get going. We do? Oh, is that so? Yes, we are already off schedule, so it's best we leave immediately. We are? Alright, perhaps I will see you later then. Maybe. Goodbye. I forgot doing his voice. Doesn't matter. Okay. Twyla practically dragged me out of the cemetery. um, I felt really bad since I wasn't able to say goodbye to Reginald first. Once we were out past the gate, Twyla gave me a smack on the back of my head. As she should, she said already that she was suspecting him, and we were just like, "Oh, you make coffins! Wow, that's so sexy! Wow, oh, why did you do that? What were you doing with him back there? What do you mean? Didn't I tell you he was suspicious before? Well, you don't understand. I didn't need it. I'm so sorry. He's higher on my suspect list than ever now. Really? Yes, I'm almost confident he's up to something, even if not the murders. Oh. You'll be smart to avoid him. Right. Well, let's go then. Huh? We are doing something after all. Well, I was just going to do it myself. But since you are here, I might as well take you along too. Let's go. I'll tell you what I want along the way. What I know along the way. Okay. Good morning. Yeah, it's morning for me too. Alex. R/place, and then I don't know what to do with my life. How are you? How is the game? It's going well. I didn't keep up with R/place this time around, so I don't know what happened with that. very trying to do something on there, and Twyla being really raw. Yeah, she always is. But I feel like she maybe she's getting a little bit more kinder towards me. We will see. We will see. Hey, where were we going? Hardware store. Hardware store. Yeah. You see, back when we looked in the kitchen of the retirement home, I saw something. We didn't. I mean, Mary tried to stop Twyla, and Twyla was like, "Okay, I'm not gonna." And I guess she just ran back and looked at it herself. Hey, yeah. Was it an antifreeze? Oh my god. Then the thing we saw in that fridge was an antifreeze. Okay, cool. They taste quite sweet, right? Like people use them to poison people, if I know correctly. Huh? How do you know that? Well, back when we were in the retirement hall, I saw this trail of something I wasn't sure of. Oh, fuck. But it was a trail of something. I'm so sorry. Again, I didn't read it again. Try to hit me over the head again. Huh? Yeah, you may call. Welcome to the chat. Thank you, Alex, for doing my job for me. Welcome to the chat. Thank you for writing something. Twyla hit me over the head again. Oh, please stop doing that. Idiot, why didn't you tell me? I didn't have the chance. Oh, no, we did. We did have the chance. And well, something has confirmed it for me too. Yeah, what's that? No, don't tell that to Tyler. Okay, wait. Well, back in the cemetery, I think I spoke the Ed's ghost, the man who died. Oh, please, don't try to bring a bunch of supernatural shit into this. I'm serious. I was in the house, his house. You broke in? You fuck yeah. We broke in. No, it was just like a ghost house. I don't know how to describe it. And he offered me food, but when I looked in his fridge, there was a gallon of antifreeze in there. Oh. So even though Ed doesn't know how he died, like I guess how you died carries with you to that in this game. Because I don't think he would have put antifreeze there, but I guess he sees it as normal now. At least that's what it looked like from the way it was labeled, right? I promise I'm not making it up. Sure, whatever. By any means, you know what we are looking for. What? Back when we were in the retirement home, I saw a really empty gallon of something magenta-like, with the majority of its labels scratched off. I took a sample of it. Analysis showed that it was some sort of a it was some type of an antifreeze. Analysis. You took a sample. Let's say analysis. I don't want to make like I don't want to sound like I am what is that word called? I don't remember, but I just want not to be mean to her and act like she did something wrong. How do you do that? It's not important, but huh? Don't worry about it. It would take too long to explain, and it really isn't important how I did it. I just know it's some type of antifreeze. Some type? It's close enough. Must be some new brand of or some bullshit. I don't know. That's not the important part. Daisy meal instant curry, a sausage or a search. I what? My microphone was going to drop. Okay, and hustle. I hope you enjoyed your meal. We don't have instant curry in Turkey. Another thing we don't have. Yay! So I never ate instant curry. When I looked further into it, I discovered that whatever brand that was, it was completely different than the kind used by the retirement home and their vehicles. That means someone else had to bring in that antifreeze, which most likely means it was brought in for the express purpose of hurting somebody. Then Reginald does kill old people too. Why? Does he need like money or something? Because you know he's a coffee maker, and maybe that's why he's doing it. I don't know. Because if he had another motivation to do that, I feel like he wouldn't go for old people, but especially he wouldn't go for someone in a retirement home. But maybe I'm thinking wrong. I don't know. I want to go around to hardware store and auto shops and ask the workers there what they know about antifreeze. And this kind specifically. If we were lucky, maybe we can even find out who has been purchasing it. You think that will work? What if whoever was using it ordered it online? I doubt it. Because if the butcher really is using antifreeze, then they are probably out buying it and paying for it with cash. and mine is leftover turkey from last night. And I ate, if everyone is talking about what they ate, and I ate mantı, and that's a kind of like a pasta, but not exactly a pasta. It has like it is hmm, again it has minced. Okay, so it is wait, dumplings. They are dumplings. They are Turkish dumplings. Mantı is Turkish dumplings. They are eaten with garlicky and garlicky yogurt, garlicky Greek yogurt, and you cook some spices with a little bit of butter and olive oil. At least we cook it with olive oil because um where I live, olive oil is pretty easy to come by, and like we don't even need to buy it because our like my grandparents give us olive oil and all. Anyways, we like you cook the spices with that and you put it on the Turkish dumplings and the garlicky yogurt, and you eat it like that. And they were leftovers too. I was just looking for something to eat before starting um the stream, and we didn't have milk, so I couldn't eat cereal, so I just ate that. It's much easier to track a digital footprint, even if it wouldn't look good when the authorities finally realized the murder weapon and discover you have been having it shipped to your house for the past few weeks. And even if not, it's at least worth looking into what kind it is. I never thought of it like that. We're almost there. I'll start talking to employees and see if they can provide me with information. You go and look at all the antifreeze and see if you could find any that looks like this. Twyla showed me a ripped part of the label, as well as a liquid sample in a small jar. The liquids look similar to the kind that stained the floor, except it looked much more magenta here. The label was black with a magenta-ish purple stripe on it. It looked like there was a part of letter on it, but it was too cut off to know which letter it could have been. It felt weird. What was this label made of? It just felt like old paper. Where did Reginald find that? I'm assuming it's Reginald, right? Again, probably. Yeah, where did Reginald find that? Wait. Not even feeding spoiled antifreeze to old people. The food was actually spoiled because the antifreeze was spoiled. When we got inside the local hardware store, Twyla practically pushed me to the outdoor sections. She went off to go find someone to talk to. I guess it was my job to look for or any potential candidates. Oh, again, this thing again. Where should I look? Bottom shelves, middle shelves, top shelves. Doesn't matter. Let's first look at bottom shelves. Nothing down here but bags of soil and fertilizer. It smells bad. Middle shelves. There's some snow stuff here. Shovels, gloves, antifreeze. Though none of these look like the bottle I'm looking for. There's a lot of blue and green and even some pink, but nothing with this purpley magenta color. Okay, me. It is a good night. I'm going to listen to as long as I'm conscious. Good night, Noax. Thank you for coming by and again chatting, and I hope you have a good sleep. And if my voice annoys you, just close the stream and go to sleep. Don't worry about it, okay? But before you go, like my video, you better like it. Like it, okay? Maybe we are going off track. It has to be here. Wait, forgot, but I'm gonna look at the history because I don't remember. There's a lot of green, some pink, but nothing is okay. Return. Maybe which one should I pick? I'm gonna say maybe we're going off track. Whenever I heard things about the butcher, it was always about something violent, so how does that correlate with this? And are we really on the right track? Or is this case something else entirely? I almost forgot to thanks for reminding. Yeah, you better like my videos. I am gonna come to your house and like them myself. From all of your devices, all of them. Top shelves. They are too high for me to see, unfortunately. One of those roller stair things was in the aisle though. So about climbing it, but I thought about climbing it, but I was worried I might get in trouble. Should I have just looked for the antifreeze? I don't know. I'm feeling pretty bad about that decision. I guess I'll wait for an employee to come by and help me. Did we fuck up? I looked very hard, but I didn't find anything. What is that? Is that a glue? Twyla and I tried out a few different stores, but no one seemed to have what we were looking for. Anything that was purple wasn't antifreeze. And anything that was antifreeze wasn't purple. Even when we asked the employees, they didn't seem to know what we were talking about. Even showing them the label, they will say that they've never seen antifreeze or coolant packaging like that in their lives. You know where you could ask for that? Just ask Reddit and they will find it for you. Don't worry, don't ask around, just ask Reddit. Our effort seemed fruitless. So eventually, we just gave up. Yeah, I will. So y'all better like my videos. So eventually, we just gave up. At least for the day, that is. Twyla didn't even offer me a ride home or anything. She seemed really fed up. I guess I could see why. I just ended up heading back home after that. We had spent a while out together, and it wasn't as if I could do much more today. The day was pretty exhausting anyways, so I went home to do all the usual evening things, and night proceeded as normal. Can I ask you a strange question? Are you there? Bitch, where are you? I'm here. What was your question? May you are texting, just wait a little bit, oh my god. Have you been to a hardware store recently? Do you believe in ghosts? Let's ask about hardware store because that will probably be more helpful. That's a strange question. Why do you ask? Can you just answer it, please? I am not. I don't really see why that's important. Did something happen? No, I was just curious, that is all. But if you haven't, then it doesn't matter. If you say so. Good night, Mary. Good night. Mary, say good night back. You did before, so you should again. Don't worry about it, Mary. Like, I don't know who that person is, but they are way less dangerous than any other people you have been talking. So it's been a few days since then. More than a few. Things have been very quiet. I stay home, I go out, but nothing new or interesting has really happened. I don't really hear a lot from Twyla anymore. Cool. I want to message her sometimes, but I'm afraid she's mad at me. Why would she be? Or something like that. I mean, she's always mad at Mary, but I feel like, I don't think that's a special occasion thing, you know. Um, I have been, I haven't been out of hot door, and when I try, well, I just mess it all up, I guess. Maybe I better, maybe it would be better if she didn't ask for my help. It's not like I know how any of this works. Maybe she should have just interviewed me and been done with it. Then she would have, then she wouldn't have to get frustrated with me all the time. Kerwin's gone out today, even with all this rain. I guess he just really hates staying home. I mean, maybe I'd be out too if I had somewhere to go. As much as I love the cemetery, walking around in muddy shoes is less than ideal. I can handle it for a little while, but not as long as I would like to stay. There's the library and all too, but I still have books here and it's not really worth getting soaking wet for. The cemetery. I keep thinking of that dream I had there. I had to have just been imagining it, right? There's no way that was really Ed's ghost. It was. Unless it was. It's almost like the book I read that talked about how ghosts were on a different plane. Is that the kind of plane it was talking about? But if so, how come more people don't see ghosts in their dreams? Maybe they do, but they just don't realize it. If I'm seeing ghosts in my dreams, does that mean my dreams with mom and dad mean... I don't think so. At least the one we saw in the diner, it better not be our real parents because that was scary as fuck. Okay. And they are alive, right? They are alive as far as we are concerned. So I wasn't able to consider that possibility much longer before my phone buzzed with a text message. It was Twyla. Let's fucking go. Hey. Hi. It's been a while. Is everything okay? No. Twyla, I love you. I really don't like you, but I love you for that. She's so, like, direct. And I really like that. But at the same time, like, why did you kill me, Gary, before? Why did you do that? No. Oh, why not? Because we haven't found fucking shit, that's why not. Well, she seemed as usual. Have you been able to find that antifreeze? No. Even looking online, I can't find anything similar. I'm beginning to wonder if it's even antifreeze after all. How do you mean? It's not red poison, right? Could it have been red poison because we bought red poison before, but I think we would like realize it by now if we saw that. I don't know. How do you mean? I know that we think it is, and even if my analysis show it was the same, I don't know. Something isn't adding up. Do you have any idea of who it might be at least? I do actually. Reginald, but I still don't have enough evidence to go off of and prove that it's him. Him? Reginald Tetra, let's fucking go. Okay. Wait, really? I know you said he was a suspect earlier, but I don't know. He always seemed pretty nice whenever I talk to him. Of course he does. Dumbass. Okay. If you were a killer, would you act outwardly suspicious? He's probably only nice so that you don't suspect him of doing anything wrong. Still, what gives you the idea that it's him? Do you remember how I said I worked in the library for a little while? I do. But I remember he would always try to hide or cover the books he was reading. As if he never wanted anyone to know. But once I was able to catch sight of one of those books before he put it back on the shelves. It was about poisons. Reginald, you dumbass. You really looked he really went to the library and like looked at a physical book about poisons. I know that it's easier to look at your history or like in the internet, your search history, but like you know how many writers look for that stuff. You wouldn't be that suspicious. You really, that was stupid of him, but okay. I didn't think too much of it at the time. It was a while ago before this all started. But it stuck out to me, especially considering he was always so secretive about what he read. It seems very relevant now, doesn't it? You think he's been referencing that book? That he's poisoning people? It's a high possibility. At the very least, it's the only lead I have right now. Which brings me to believe it's him. I never trusted that. We trust anyone. The only thing is I have no other proof. And I don't think I can get closer to him without appearing suspicious myself. What if it isn't him? You bring up a good point. Let's support our girl Twyla because this is her route and I don't wanna die. I guess he could be a suspect. But I'm still having a hard time believing it's him. But then again, you know him longer than I have, I guess. Listen, Mary. I know a lot of people in this town. But no one has ever struck me with more suspicion than Reginald Tetra. I think if we I think if we were going to set our sights on any suspect, oh god, it should be him. I'm having a stroke. She seems so certain of it. But she's giving me no real reason to suspect him. I mean, he did. Besides, he seems so friendly and sociable. He's been so nice to me every time I met him. I don't want to think he would do something like that. Well then, Twy, if you are so certain it's him, why don't you contact the police? I'm sure if they look into it, they will find something. Twyla, the police are a bunch of fucking idiots and full of scummy fucking people. We've been over this. Yeah. Twyla, you are right once again. They are fucking pigs. Okay. But you should still contact them. Even though they are like that, you should still tell them. Even if that wasn't the case, I don't want to be involved in any investigation of theirs. Can't you send an anonymous report or something? Do you really think any of those reports actually stay anonymous? Do you realize how easy it is to get information, Mary? Even just text this over the phone with you makes me concerned. If anyone sees this text and knows that and knows what we are doing, it could be a lot of trouble. That's why I want to get this over with as quickly as possible. And the quickest way to do that is to decide on who's responsible and then out them. Just like that. Is she so certain it's him she's willing to accuse him just on him? Just on him. Oh, she talks so much. If we can prove that Reginald has been purchasing large amounts of antifreeze, then at least maybe we will have a bit of evidence to go by. And you'll turn that into the authorities. Because, I mean, they will have to get involved at one point, right? Eventually. But that's for me to worry about. I just need a more clear indicator pointing towards him, and I will be all set. It's just frustrating knowing that proof I'm looking for is so close and yet so out of reach. Yes. Speak your truth, Mary. I know. Hey, this is gonna sound really weird, but I have an idea that might help actually. Really? Yeah. It's like maybe. Okay, so if you can. Okay. I want want you to collect a list of everyone you think might have been killed by the butcher and bring it to the cemetery tomorrow. I don't know if it will work, but if she's just going to sleep on their graves to talk with them. Girly. If it helps even a little, it's worth a shot, I think. Mary? What the ever loving fuck are you talking about? It's hard to explain, but trust me. I think I can make it work. Whatever you are planning sounds stupid, but fine. I will be there tomorrow morning, but I have a meeting in the afternoon. So it better be quick. And it better be helpful. If everything goes how I'm hoping it will, then it should be. You can see it, but I'm sorry. Thank you for writing that. Very well. She is rolling her eyes. And she wants us to know. So, see you tomorrow. Yes, you too. If this ghost thing is real, then I should be able to talk to one of them too, right? Esther improved stuff in the real world for me, so maybe that will be the same here. And since they were there, they can tell me exactly what happened. That'll prove it, right? Twyla met me by the cemetery like we agreed. She was tapping her foot impatiently in front of the gate. Took long enough to get here. My boss runs on a schedule, I'm sorry. She had the list in hand like we agreed. Walking in the cemetery, we looked for people that were on her list. People who died shortly and the time people who died shortly around the time rumors of killer came to be. But after a bit of walking, we actually managed to find two of the people on the list right next to each other. Are they a couple again? Alright, so we found them. Now what? Are you going to tell me what your idea was already? Oh, right. So, remember when you saw me and Reginald in the cemetery together? Mia. Well, that's because he found me asleep on one of the graves. Wow, just when I thought you couldn't try any harder to be gone. Twyla. Yeah. Peter Twyla. Call her out. Huh? Continue. So. When I was asleep, that's when I talked to Ed. That's how I knew about the antifreeze, remember? So maybe if I sleep on their graves like I did Ed, maybe I'll talk to them too and they can tell me what happened. Oh, for the love of... Come on, please let me try it. Even it's a weird premonition or something, maybe it will offer us some insight. You direct me out here for this. I am trying to take this seriously, Mary. I don't have time for some stupid fucking shit like this. I am being serious. Please, at least give me a chance. Fine, let's go. You have 30 minutes. That's 30 minutes to sleep? Who sleeps that fast? God, OBS disconnected? Why? Is this okay? Okay. I mean, I can do it. Wait, let me. Have I been lagging too much? I mean, more than I'm usually lagging. Have I been lagging more than I'm usually lagging? I need the person I choose to be enough to convince her that I'm not just playing around. There's a boy and a girl here. I don't actually know the circumstances of their death, so I guess I just go with my gut instinct. Who should I go with? I hope this is not an important choice. So we know that I don't know if it's this girl, probably not. A girl died because they were sick, and and I'm I don't know. I'm gonna go with the boy. Why not? Or just should I go? Okay, I'm gonna go with the boy. I hope it's not the wrong choice. I laid atop the grave. Atop? I laid atop the grave and gently shut my eyes. It felt weird to be doing it purposely this time, but I was prepared and made sure I woke up extra early today so that I'll be able to fall asleep without no problem. It happened. Just like the last time, I woke up in an unfamiliar place. By getting a closer look, this place seemed more familiar than I thought. Oh, I recognize this place. There was a road below my feet and buildings surrounding me. Looking up, I could see the sign on the post next to me. Black Oak Street. I know this street. It's a little out of the way from where I usually go, but I have been here a few times before. My shoes are wet. I looked down. There was running water past my feet. The trail of it led further down the road. It was a bit foggy that way, but I could see bright lights shining from behind the mist. I made my way over and nearly startled myself, and I realized there was someone else here with me. Oh, now I'm really wondering what the girl situation would be. I guess I chose wrong one because this seems like a car crash. I had found the source of water. A terribly busted fire hydrant was bursting with it. Sitting on top of it was a boy I never met before. It looked like he was taller than me, but he also looked like a high schooler. Despite his body dripping with blood and the steering wheel around his neck, he seemed bored more than anything else. There was a broken traffic light that fell over, and next to it, its source, I could see an ambulance and some police cars with their siren lights on. I guess it was a car accident. Hello? DSL? I don't know how to pronounce that name again. I was wondering when you'll speak up. I wasn't sure which one of us supposed to talk first. You're breathing quite a lot. Are you okay? Well, I am now. Truth be told, I haven't been here in a while. Was kinda wondering why I was sent back here. But then you showed up, so I guess that partially answers some of it. I mean, I don't know exactly what's happening, but you don't quite look like you belong here, so... I gotta say though, despite that, your presence, you feel kinda warm. Familiar, maybe. Did you go to my school? I don't think so. I'm sorry, I hope I don't seem pushy, but I don't have a lot of time here. Is it okay I ask you a few questions? Alright, shoot. How did this happen? Oh, like all this? I got hit by another car. Another car? Yeah, like... I was in my own car, right? I was driving to school in the morning, as usual, right? And then I hit a spotlight, so I stepped on the brakes. Or at least, well, I thought I did. The next thing I know, I've got a car crashing right into me from the side. Bangs me into the pole, and then next thing I know, I'm here. Oh my. I'm so sorry. Poof. Poof. It isn't like it's your fault. And being here freaked me out really bad at first, but I don't know. I guess I'm fine now. Still sucks though, like, I was so close to graduating, you know? It was my last year this year. Assuming it's still this year over there. Where all the living people are. Do you have any idea why that might have happened to you? But the crash? I told you it was because of my brakes. You said you thought press them. You pressed them. Oh, well, yeah, I thought so. But maybe I was out of it or something. Were they, like, broken? Maybe I hit the wrong pedal. I'm so sorry, but, do you think someone may have done it on purpose? What? My friend and I are investigating a potential murderer. Do you think what happened to you was planned? Well, I hope not. I can't think of any reason why someone would want to do this to me. Well, maybe one. Oh. But if that really is the case, I don't want to talk about it. I see. Would it be okay if I looked at your car? Just to see. I guess. I'm so sorry. It's okay. I scurried past him and the cars blocking my way, making my way over the car that was clearly hit. It was definitely busted pretty bad. Other than the missing steering wheel, the inside of the car seemed fine. I looked under the car just in case. Something was dripping. It was hard to see what it was. I was hoping to... Oh my god, Twyla. Maybe we could have found something. I'm drinking water. Water break. Okay. Time's up. I was awoken by Twyla, who really shook me awake. She was clearly running low on patience. Well, did you find out anything? Or did you just waste my time? Sorry, I'm still a little drowsy. Well, snap out of it. Tell me what you learned. He was in a car crash. He was on his way to school and his brakes weren't working. So when he accidentally passed the stoplight, another car crashed into him. And that's how he died. And you didn't know him prior? No, not at all. I remember hearing of a crash near Black Oak, but... You said his brakes weren't working? Yeah, that's what he told me. Actually, when I went to his car to check it out, I saw something dripping underneath. Really? How did it look? I don't know. It was kinda dark. I guess I would assume oil. I see. Did I help? Actually, yeah, let's fucking go. Yay, you did it. I did. I recently heard from inside source that they discovered the brakes were cut shortly after the incident. Really? I never heard that. Of course you didn't. Because they don't want you to know. Who doesn't? I have to get going, Mary. But I have to say, I don't know how you did it, but this ability of yours seems like it will be useful to me. I'll get back at you on this later. Alright. Twyla said we were useful. Yay. Twyla left to go to her meeting, leaving me stranded here. I wasn't sure what I was going to do for the rest of the day, but I'm glad I was finally able to be useful somehow. I actually felt pretty good leaving the cemetery. That's until I walked out the gates and saw him there waiting for me. Crowell? Oh, Crowell. Oh! Why am I constantly getting jump scared by their tags? Mary, what the fuck was that? Huh? Who were you talking to in there? Oh, that's Twyla. She's my friend, I think. I know who Twyla is. Oh really, I didn't know you knew her. You two don't really seem like the type to hang out together, but this is who have you been hanging out with so much? Um, oh yeah, why? Twyla is a fucking madman. Stay away from her. Don't worry, we are way more mad. We speak with ghosts. It's okay, huh? Ah, I don't know. I don't want to get into it, but that girl is the reason the devil hides in the fucking devil hides in hell. Don't hang out with her anymore. No, fuck you. I mean, the last time I was hanging out with you, she killed me, so maybe you can kill me this time. So everyone will get their turn, huh? Everyone will get their turn to kill Mary. How does that sound? I mean, we are not really hanging out. Oh, we are actually. I don't give a shit what you are doing. I want you to stay the fuck away from her. It can. You are clearly not listening to me. Aren't we supposed to be friends? Haven't we always known each other? And yet you don't wanna trust me on this? I know her better than you, Mars. So stay the fuck away from her. Or stay the fuck away from me. I will be doing the latter, thank you. Crow nearly stormed off after that. I felt so conflicted. Crow never used to get mad at me like that. I know Crow doesn't like her for whatever reason, but I know Twyla isn't a bad person. We are not good at reading people, Mary, so maybe, I mean, that shouldn't be the reason you are talking with Twyla. She may done some devious things, but I know she's doing them for good reasons. She has to care about people, putting her life on the line to try and stop the potential clear. She may not be the nicest in personality, but she's good in heart. Yeah, right. The rest of my day after that was uninteresting, but Crowan didn't talk to me the rest of the night when I got home. Maybe that was for the best. Besides, I could always rely on someone else to talk to me at night. Let's go, mystery number. And then he stomped away. I see. You're really telling the mystery number about like the whole thing we are doing, huh? Or all day, I mean. Okay, I see. I'm sorry you were faced with that. It's whatever, I guess. He's always in a bad mood lately, so I try not to take it too personally. Do not. I don't. I'm just wondering, but if you were in my shoes. Hi, Cam. Hello, welcome. Uh, Thank you for the coming by. Do you think I should trust him on it? I can't answer that for you. They are your friends, not mine. How do you feel towards them? I want to believe Twyla is a good person. I want to believe Crown is just trying to protect me. I mean, we are doing Twyla's road again. Let's go with Twyla is a good person. I mean, we believe both of those things, I guess, as Mary. Well, the girl I'm friends with. I'll admit that I don't think she is that nice. She doesn't even seem to try to be. But the stuff she does is the stuff she does is for a good cause. And she tries very hard to make everything okay for everyone. Even if my male friend doesn't like her, that doesn't mean that I have to see the worst in her. And I'm sure in the end, she thinks of me as a friend too. Even if she doesn't express it the best. I think that's very mature of you. I hope everything works out between you and your friends. Thanks, I think. Good night, Mary. Yeah, Mary, think about why you are telling all of those things to a mystery number. The mystery number that, you know, who kidnapped your parents. Think about that a little bit. I had a pretty decent sleep, despite everything that was bugging me. Before I even got out of the bed for the day, my phone started buzzing with text messages. Hmm. It was Twyla. Mary, are you there? I need you for something. If I'm thinking correctly, you'll be able to help me with this very well. Hmm. I'm not sure what I should do. I want to help Twyla, but Crobin was really mad at yesterday to see me with her. If I don't help, she might be missing out on evidence because of me. But if I go with her and Crobin finds us together again, it will result in feeling even worse. You guys will be fine. You guys are not real cousins, but cousins. It's okay. You all are family. I don't want him to be upset with me again. But I don't want Twyla to get upset with me either. What should I do? Go with Twyla. I decided to respond to Twyla, telling her I could make it. Good. I assume you are going to tell me to meet you by the cemetery again, so I will see you there at 12. Don't be late. Not wanting to be late, but not wanting the Crowan to possibly ask where I was going, I quietly got changed and slipped out the front door. Now, at night, I nervously waited for the bus, hoping I wouldn't see him until later tonight. Wait, is it morning time? I guess we slept. I hopped off the bus and started to make my way towards the cemetery. I was really hungry. I probably should have picked up something back at house, but I guess I was too scared of possibly running into Crowan there and having to explain where I was going in such a hurry. Hmm. Twyla met me at our designated time and place, and I asked where we would be going today. The hardware store. Again? The hardware store? Didn't we already check most of them? Yes, but someone I talked to actually provided me with some important information the other day. I heard that our main suspect visits this specific one at least once every 2 weeks. So if that's true, it seems like today will be the day he shows up. Oh, so we are just going to wait there until he does. You might have to. But what if he doesn't? Are you doubting me? No, but... Good, then let's go before we miss him. Wait. I headed back down to the hardware store with her, though I wasn't sure what her plan was. If we do catch him buying something, is that really proof he is the culprit? I mean, oh, we arrived at the hardware store. Except for the female employees here, it was pretty much empty. On Twyla's instruction, we waited for Reginald to stop in, but as long as we waited there, we didn't see him. We looked around the store several times, but still nothing. So I lost Twyla a few times, so a part of me wondered if she was just trying to keep me busy. But that doesn't make sense. Because if she really wanted to sneak around, then she wouldn't have invited me in the first place. So why did she invite me? I was considering asking Twyla if we should leave. I had Reginald's phone number. I had considered asking Twyla if I should text him, but that would be suspicious if I did, wouldn't it? Hey, are you going to the hardware store today? Why? Oh, no reason. How did I know? Haha, I didn't. Yeah, so smooth, Mary. Yeah, that would probably be way too suspicious. And I wouldn't want to ruin Twyla's plan or anything. Whatever it may be, we sat near the front of the store waiting for anybody to stop in. We were quiet as Twyla was busy texting somebody. I don't know who, but I guess it was just important as she responded to them for a long time. As she kinda ignored me as she continued to text them. The sound of her fingers against the screen was rapid, so it had to be important somehow. So I just let her text, trying to think of something we could do until he got here. If he even got here. I considered getting up and making another round around the hardware store when... Hmm? Let's go. Huh? Out of one of the items, Reginald walked by, pushing a cart in front of him. But how? When? We never saw him enter the store or saw him the entire time we were walking around. Oh, was she? Was he before here? That I don't. I mean, he had to get in somehow. Could he have been here and we just missed him? But his cart had more than a few items in it, so we had to have been here at least a while looking for it all, right? However, it happened, we finally managed to stop him, spot him, and he spot us as well. Let's go say hi then. Hey guy gave us a smile and waved us as he walked past us to check our counter. He raised a finger to us and gestured as if to say, just a minute, as all of his stuff got packed into plastic bags. I turned to Twyla to gauge her reaction, but I couldn't read anything past her usual poker face. She was just staring intently at him, as if analyzing him. I guess, I feel like Reginald saw us before and, bought whatever he had to buy beforehand, then just like, to not be suspicious, got more things and like was like, here I am and here you are, don't suspect me anymore. But I wouldn't know. I wish I knew what she was thinking. Then she began to walk away from me. I didn't understand why, and I almost followed her until I noticed Reginald walking towards me, wearing a smile on his face and bags in his hand. Oh, look at little Twyla. I don't know, she looks so cute here. Look at her. Little birdie. I really like birds, so. Hello, Mary. I didn't expect to see someone like you here. Out again with Twyla today. Oh, yeah. We were just here, building a birdhouse, looking for antifreeze. Buying new tools. Oh god. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to save the game here because I feel like this might be an important decision, and my impulsive ass is telling me to tell him we were looking for antifreeze. So we are looking for antifreeze and shovels, gloves, those brushes to wipe snow off your car, winter stuff. Really? Well, that won't be necessary. Huh? You have my number, don't you? If there's ever any snow that's getting in your way this winter, just call me up. I will take care of it for you. Original, that's a very generous offer, but I couldn't possibly accept it. Please, I insist. It would be my pleasure. Well, I will consider it, thank you. So what brings you here today? Me? Oh, nothing important. Just picking some stuff I need for the apartment, that's all. Even with how much I pay, I still have to take care of everything myself. Haha. Ha. Sorry, that sounds troublesome. Why are you apologizing? It isn't your fault. Well, yes, but still. Well, I ought to be going now, I suppose. My errands aren't going to take care of themselves. But say, next time you need to come here, reach out to me, won't you? I'd love to tag along, and I think I'll be able to help you a bit too. I'll remember that. After that, Reginald left out the door, waving goodbye. Twyla walked back over to me after having been watching from the sidelines the whole time. Twy. What was the point of that? You didn't even talk to him, and he walked right out the door. But Yeah, but did you see what he brought just now? Bought just now? Oh no, should I have? Within his purchases, I saw him buy antifreeze. Not with the kind of gallon we were looking for, but he did buy it. On top of that, he bought red poison, insecticide, insect poison. I don't know what that is. And soap. Well, that stuff doesn't inherently mean he's using it for anything bad. He is though. Are you going to report that though? No. You are going to pursue him. Let's go. We are going to raise him up. Before he gets far away, I want you to go out here there and ask to help him. What? Isn't he our main suspect? Don't you think he is dangerous and you want me to go with him? For whatever bizarre reason, he seems to have a liking to you, right? So you can probably get out of him. Twyla, I don't know about this. Why not? You are the one who said he's not inherently doing bad things anyways, right? So you should have no reason to be scared. Besides, I had to take care of something else anyways. But I will have my phone on me the whole time. So hurry, go out there and catch up with him. And text me any updates. If things start going really bad, you can just call for help. Heh. I should have known. Known what? That you'd rather chicken out and let more people die. That's rude, Twyla. I mean, we are a living being too, so it's just normal. Should I even be surprised though? Of course you want that to happen, Twyla. This is... You are not helping your case. If you want her help, please shut the fuck up. They fill up those precious cemeteries you love so much. Maybe that's why you keep hindering my progress. Yeah. Do that, Mary. I ran out the door as fast as I could. Even though I didn't say anything, I think Twyla could tell I was going after Regent like she wanted me to. To my surprise, he actually wasn't that far down the street. I was surprised to see him on the street at all, actually. I guess he was taking the bus like I do, or maybe his car was just parked afar. Whatever the reason, it worked out well for me, as I was able to skip up to him pretty quickly. Mary. Why are you letting a mean person like Twyla gatekeep your boss, you know? Why? Reginald, wait a moment. Reginald, I like you a lot more than Twyla. I am sorry. Is everything alright? Oh, well, you see, back there, Twyla mentioned to me you were, buying red poison. Oh, yes. It's a bit embarrassing to admit, but my apartment has been having a bit of a red problem lately. My landlady won't do anything about it, so it's up to me, I suppose. She doesn't even answer her door anymore. Can you believe that? So I guess I ought to take care of it before my neighbors start having rodent problems too. But I don't think you should kill them. They probably just didn't have anywhere to go. It's not fair to them. I'm sorry, but I really don't think there's much I can do at this point. I'm actually pretty good with animals, especially small ones. Is that so? Yeah, so maybe I can come over? And I'll try to help you with them, so you won't have to kill them. I don't know. I appreciate your concern, but... Are you sure that's something you want to do? Yes, absolutely. Well, alright, if it means that much to you. When would you like to come over? Oh, I was thinking like right now. Oh, that's so last minute. You're not even giving me time to straighten things out. I can't possibly have you over right now. I'll just die of embarrassment. Or you might die of fright. Yeah, please. Ooh, says Mary. The problem will be over sooner if you let me come now. Well, alright. You drive a hard bargain. Yep. My car is just around the corner and the drive shouldn't be too long. Oh god. Hopefully I can help at least a little bit. Like Reginald said, we got to his car around the corner. Once I was buckled inside, I messaged Twyla. I'm in his car, we're heading to his apartment. Perfect. Make sure to snoop around while you're there. I don't know, I said I was going to help with the rat problem. So, even more of an excuse to be snooping around. You have to look for that rat, right? I guess so. Text me when you get there. Okay. Make sure you talk to him on the ride over. If you spend all your time texting him, he may think you are up to something. Right. I put my phone down and took a deep breath. Everything about this felt uncomfortable. Going to Reginald's just to fight through his things, that's not right. But if he really is dangerous, maybe that makes it okay. But if he isn't, then... And if he's dangerous, then I have to be extra careful. I don't know what he could do. I mean, I don't know him that well, and here I am heading to his house. I'll just be on my toes. So have you worked with rodents before? Let's say kinda. Kinda. I know a lot of people are scared by them, but they don't bother me any. Reginald and I spoke as he drove. I actually had a pet tarantula when I was younger. I know it's not exactly the same, but it's an unconventional pet, I guess. Fascinating. I never been much of an animal person myself, but who knows? Maybe that will change if I got a pet. Unfortunately, my apartment doesn't allow them. A shame too, a cat would be most handy in this situation. Haha, I suppose so. I guess I'll be your cat stand-in. Okay. Okay, Mary. Seems so. How do you plan to catch it, if I may ask? I'll get a feel for your apartment first, then I will see the best method to go about it. Sounds reasonable to me. Mary being the cat girl she is. Eventually, we made it to Reginald's apartment building. Most of the apartment buildings within the city are kind of cramped. Reginald was not much different. Not much different. Despite this, it didn't look half bad. The outside seemed pretty clean, and there was a parking lot right next to the building. It was conventional that he did not have to park on the street. Pulling up to it, it was also a lot bigger than I had anticipated. Wow, this place is huge. Oh please, it only looks big from the outside. It only looks nice from the outside too. Oh, okay. Still, this seems like a nice enough place to live. It works, I suppose. Though, I think one day I would like to have a house. I like my privacy and alone time. Really. But you are so open and friendly. Huh, you think so? I don't quite see things that way. Yeah. We stepped inside Reginald's apartment, and already I could see what he meant when he said it looked nicer from the outside. It wasn't terribly dirty, but it definitely looked like there was some dust about. On top of that, it was incredibly plain, dull of anything except doors and an elevator and a stairwell. Um, Not even a decorative plant. To top it all off, there was a faint smell in the air that was just not good. I don't quite know how to describe it, but it was definitely unpleasant. Yeah, it's rotten bodies. Yeah, I don't know if it's actually rotten bodies, but they are rotten bodies. I am on the top floor. Our elevator is broken, however, so I hope you don't mind taking the stairs. That's fine, I don't mind one bit. As we walked up the stairway, I texted Twyla to let her know I arrived, as well as his address, just in case she needed that information later. The Lilith's apartment was on the fifth floor. It was a long walk up the stairs, and once you were at the top, it felt incredibly high up. I was looking out the windows in the narrow hallways as he fumbled with his key to unlock the apartment door. Hmm. Oh, I am struggling with reading that. Okay. Well, every day I tell myself that I need to find my glasses and I just don't. It only occurred to me that after the fact that I probably should have offered to hold his bag for him, but I was distracted. He got the door open though, and then welcomed me inside. Well, here we are. I hope you will forgive me how messy things are right now. Messy? Reginald had nothing out except for his furniture. None of it seemed overly dusty or anything. Well, I suppose I should. Just then, Reginald got a phone call. Ah. Terribly sorry, but I believe I have to take this. I'll be just a, it will be, I'll be just a moment, but please do make yourself at home. Okay. Let's snoop around. I mean, we already looked at his apartment. I don't know if we will see the same things. If we do, I'm just going to pass them. I don't want to read them again. Reginald excused himself into what seemed to be his bedroom. I took a quick glance at my surroundings to get a feel of things and where I should look for evidence, I guess. Reginald's apartment felt a bit smaller than what I had accepted. He seemed very minimalist. I don't know how much he was allowed to change about his apartment, but even still, I don't know how much evidence I could find when it seemed like he hardly owned anything to begin with. I took out my phone to text Twyla. I hoped she would respond quickly before Reginald came back. I'm in his apartment now, but I'm not quite sure what to do. He left to take a phone call. I know I should look for evidence, but I don't know where to look. No, she's here. Okay. Well, fucking look somewhere and try it instead of texting me. Even something small could be important. Okay then. I mean, she's right. I've got to look somewhere. Let's investigate the kitchen cabinets again. I don't know how many of them we will have time to investigate. Probably all of them again. I remember there being red poison in the kitchen cabinets, but that was after he and I at the restaurant bought them, and like that was a sometime after supposedly this day, I think. And I don't know if there will be any poison there now. Investigate kitchen cameras. I walked in the kitchen area and quietly started opening some of the cabinets. I couldn't find much in here. The only thing that could have potentially struck me as suspicious is a bottle of drain cleaner. Okay. But it was kept right under the sink. That's not weird. Yeah. Okay, it's a new thing then. Investigate drawers. I opened the drawer of the end of the table that was sitting behind the couch. There's nothing really in here except some keys and spare change. I closed the drawer. Bedroom. I opened the door to Regina's bedroom. It was pretty tiny, cramped even for one-bedroom apartment. I looked in some of the drawers. There was nothing that really struck me as being suspicious here. I left the bedroom. Uh, let's investigate the hallway first, then the bedroom. I peered out into the hallway using the peephole on the door. I don't know what I was looking for exactly. Faintly, I could hear the murmuring of people on the other side. It sounded like his neighbor was talking to someone out in the hall. Okay. We looked at the drawers, checked the kitchen cabinets, looked at a hallway. It's time for the bedroom. I quietly snuck over to Reginald's bedroom door when he was talking on the phone. I felt bad listening into his conversation, but I couldn't really hear what he was saying. But he sounded frustrated, not angry, just frustrated. I stepped away from the door. We looked at everywhere. Let's text Twyla. I was having a difficulty seeing anything suspicious. I was about to text Twyla and ask if she had any ideas of what I could do. But before I was able to text her, I was hit again with an unusual and unpleasant smell. It was stronger this time. It was definitely something in this apartment. Oh, last time we didn't have that, so I followed the scent to the door at the end of the hallway in the apartment. It led me to a room with an oddly placed wardrobe in it. The smell was coming from this. Twyla, there's a weird smell in the apartment. I think it's from my wardrobe in here. Is it locked? I don't know, I haven't tried to open it yet. Do I dare to open it? What if there really something there really is something in there? What if there's a body in there? What would I do? What would I just pretend I didn't see it? Would I run out? Would he know? Mary, are you okay? Have you opened it yet? No? Well, what are you waiting for? You don't want to get caught by him. Oh, we only can open the door. Okay. Open the door. Twyla was right. I didn't want to get caught. And knowing what was in there was important. Even if it wasn't something pretty. Let's go. I reached a hand forward, but... The wardrobe shook. Don't tell me it's actually a rat. The wardrobe just shook. Really? You better open it then. Again, she was right. I don't have a lot of time. And if it moved like this, something or someone had to be in here. I had to know. Or else I'm just letting another person. Really? Open the door? I reached my hand towards the handle. It wasn't locked. And inside... Is there a rat? Tell me it's a rat. Yeah. Oh! That's the cutest thing I have seen. Oh! So cute. Oh god. So cute. I really love, I like rats a lot. I found them really cute, but like the baby rats, I once saw some baby rats when I was walking to my old college, when in the sidewalk or something, and they were the cutest thing. So I don't know, I really like rats. Maybe I will buy myself a rat after I move out. I love them. It was a nest for rats. So cute. Look at all the babies. Just like Reginald said he had been having a problem with. It looked as though the mama had become a mama not too long ago. I guess that explains the smell and the shaking. I felt bad. Oh! What do you mean? Don't tell me she just gave birth to all of those. I felt bad having doubted him now. What? Scary rat. It seemed as if I woke up the rats. The mom looked like it was going to attack me, but Reginald was here and he held the door shut just in time. Reginald, I'm so sorry. I can explain. I was looking for... No, no, it's quite alright. You went looking for the rat by yourself, right? But it was irresponsible of me to let you do that on your own. If that rat was infected with something and bit you, then... Oh, I wouldn't just feel so awful. Hey, it's okay. I'm fine, see? I shouldn't have been looking through your stuff like that. That was really awful of me. I'm sorry. No, no, don't apologize. I am the one who is sorry, letting you come over when my apartment is in such a state. I'm sorry, but it's probably better if you leave now. That's understandable. I'm very sorry. I apologized to Reginald a few more times before I left for good, but he assured me each time that he was the sorry one. He looked really embarrassed. I felt so bad. He asked if I wanted to ride home, but I told him that I was okay. I would just take the bus. He was so kind. He was also kind enough to reassure me that he would look for a rat specialist or something to pick them up, rather than use the poison. Because he knew how much it bothered me. He was sweet. Nah, he's just gonna kill them, I know it. As I hopped on the bus home, I checked my phone. Mary, are you okay? Did you find something? Sorry I didn't respond earlier. I opened the wardrobe, but there were just some rats in there after all. Damn it, that doesn't help our case at all. Actually, there was something a bit unusual I stopped while I was there. What was it? You said he bought rope earlier, right? Yeah, why? If I raise a rat or something, it will be gone the moment I take my eyes off it. Why? I mean, there are pet rats. Even some of my college friends have them, and they let me pet them, and they were really cute. One of them was like wild, but one of them was pretty what's the word? Calm? Not calm. But they were sweet. The rat was really sweet and cute. Mm. Yeah, why? Well, when I opened the closet, I noticed that there was some already in here. Is that so? Why do you think he needs it for? Wait, I got distracted. So, when I opened the closet, I noticed that there was some already in there. Is that so? But you think? Okay, Twyla, I will find it in my wolf's mouth. What? Would wolves like go for it? I mean, yeah. I had some ducks before as pets, and all of them were killed by dogs. So, I wouldn't be surprised, but I feel like the rat would be like real fast, and I don't know. I think it would be fine. Hey, are you there? It's late. I wasn't sure you were still going to message tonight. I just had a busy day. Understandable. As did I. For some reason, I have a feeling our days were busy in different ways. That's probably true. You must be tired then, after such a busy day. I guess so. Well, I won't keep you longer than I have to. As long as you are safe, that's all matters. All that matters. Hoping to see you soon. Good night, Mary. Good night. Good night. Wait. The last time we said good night to this person, we died. I mean, it wasn't because of that, but that was the last time we talked with the mystery guy, right? And then we were killed by Reginald. I'm not sure, but I'm. Should I say no? No, it doesn't really matter. Good night. Thank you. Hmm. It's been a few days. I haven't heard a lot from Twyla, but I guess that's expected. Really? In hot topic, huh? Okay. Uh, she doesn't really update me on our situation, but I guess that's alright. She seems to have everything under control, I guess. She only really calls me up when she needs me for things. Other times we just happen to run into each other. But I'm okay with that. Really, I am. This is a really big thing after all, and it's kinda hurting to more than it is mine. Like, I'm kinda just the sidekick in all this. I know it's really important not just to her, so I try not to add more stress on her shoulders. Even if I know I get on her nerves sometimes. I wish these weren't so expensive. I mean, I know I'm not poor. I am, but with these prices I will be. Normal people scare bees. Enlightenment. um I'm reading the shirts. Was it my phone? It is. Let's go. It's a text from Twyla. Does she need me for something? It's a good thing I'm already out if that's the case. Hey Mary, you there? Thanks for your help a few days ago. It actually helped me a lot. I'm very appreciative. That doesn't sound like Twyla. You did a terrific job. You really think so? I'm so happy to hear that. Even if I don't see how I really helped that much. I have a question for you, although it's kind of last minute. Do you want to come over for dinner tonight? Oh, really? I mean, sure, I guess so, but why do you ask? It's kind of sudden after all. Yeah, I know. It's kind of like a family dinner thing. I wasn't going to invite you. But then my uncle suggested I do so. Her uncle was a creep. So why are you doing that, Twyla? Since you have been helping me out so much, I thought it will be the polite thing to do. I don't believe that one bit, and he's right. That's why I'm inviting you now. You don't have to say yes, but again, it was just a polite thing to do. Well, yeah, I can come. Twyla really doesn't want us to come. It sounds really nice. Thanks for inviting me. So you're coming then? Alright, I can have my driver pick you up. Send me your address and I will forward it to him. You can expect him at around 6ish, okay? That would be necessary. I'm just gonna be at the cemetery again. Really? Yeah. It's just easiest. Whatever. Just make sure you are ready. Okay. I hope we don't see Crowan again. When the time came to be, I was waiting at cemetery like I said I would be. I recognized the car and license plate from the last time we drove together and got in. The chauffeur was the same too. He didn't say a word to me and I didn't say a word to him. It was a very quiet drive as we made our way to Twyla's house. And again, this ugly, I mean, it's kind of ugly, the house is. Upon arriving there, okay. Read it normally, please, Mavis. Read it, okay. Oh, I can do it. I'm just gonna first drink some water. Okay, come on. Upon arriving there, it had already turned dark. Come on. I noticed that the fountain in front of her house had been lit up. It cast a very elegant glow all around. I also noticed there was a quiet there was a qu- well, I also noticed there was quite a few cars in our driveway. Our parking area. Fuck. I don't know how to describe it. It was a large and made of bricks, and there were a lot of cars there. That made me kind of nervous. I know she said it was a family dinner, but this seemed like a lot of people. Would I really be okay being here? It already seemed like I didn't belong. I got out of the car and it drove off as soon as I closed the door behind me. I guess I had no option to turn back now. I climbed up the stairs and, upon making it to the top, rang the doorbell. Without even being inside, I could hear all the commotion going on within. Um, uh, okay. Without even hearing her come out the door, she opened it suddenly. And quite honestly, I didn't expect to see her dressed like that. Oh, look at her! She's shining. Wow, so pretty. I guess I know what I'm gonna draw for the next thumbnail. I know. Oh, oh, you made that draw. I was beginning to think you cancelled on me. There was a lot of traffic. Or was my driver late getting you? No, but you're dressed a lot more fancy than I anticipated. Here, come inside. I don't want to let bugs in by keeping the door open. As I stepped inside, there were many people, all talking and chatting. Some had glasses of whatever alcohol it was, some had little platters with them. But all of them were dressed extremely formally, okay? I wish Twyla let us know. Like, party formal, the type of stuff you wear to weddings or extravagant sweet 16s. Twyla, this is so embarrassing. You did not tell me people were gonna be dressed like this. Oh, that there was going to be so many of them? I feel so embarrassed. Why didn't you tell me? I would have at least dressed up more. Oh, don't be dramatic, you are fine. You are dressed semi-formally all the time anyways. I have to go make sure dinner is running smoothly, but you can do what you want until then. Just as long as you are not snooping through my things or anything. Wait, I can't just stay with you? You are the only person I know here, Toy. No offense, but you will just get in my way. You'll be fine though. See you during dinner. Yes, Twyla left shortly after that, leaving me to wonder why I had agreed to come to this in the first place. When she said family dinner, I guess I imagined something much different. Yeah, me too. Like her uncle, her and me. A quiet event with some extended family and then a nice meal. This was definitely some sort of party she was throwing. I don't know how many of these people were actually family, but I think it was more than obvious that I wasn't. I felt like everyone was staring at me. It brought back bad memories of mine. I tried to find some place where I could sit and not bother anyone until dinner was ready. Eventually, I found the couch in our living room was surprisingly empty, and I took a seat. Oh, my head is spinning. I'm feeling dizzy again. Okay. Cool. I tried to look as normal and small as possible. I already didn't feel welcome here. I didn't want to take up more room than necessary. I tried to stay on my phone for the most part, but it felt rude to be doing so. Yeah, Even though I wasn't talking to anybody anyways, it just felt inconsiderate to be on my phone. Putting it down didn't really help how I felt though. Although I didn't join into any conversation, I did hear one that caught my attention. Don't give me that look, you know this place. The bookstore on 4th, run by the old guy. Oh, that one. Bookstore on 4th? That was the bookstore Twyla and I went to. What happened with that all anyways? I read in newspaper, you didn't watch it on TV? By the way, I am not clicking that, like, they pass by themselves sometimes. That's why I get jump scared. No, I prefer to sit and read it with some coffee. Anyways, like I was saying, they confirmed his death the other day. Oh, really? Wasn't he brought to the hospital? Hell if I know, the article didn't say. Ah. All it said was that he was found with multiple stab wounds, bleeding out on the floor of his own store. Okay. I don't even think they found him until morning, but they estimated he died around closing times. I didn't hear about a hospital, but it seemed he is dead now regardless. Oh, I felt heartbroken. That was the bookstore owner. Twy made me distract. I didn't even hear of his death. How long ago was it? Did I miss it? Did they have a funeral already? He was so nice to me though, but his store was so empty. Was he all alone in the end? Is this my fault? Does that follow me now? Who is going to be next to die? Deep in my own thought, I almost tuned out of their conversation, but then I heard another thing that made me snap back into it. Is he even fucking here at all? I haven't seen him, but I would be surprised if he isn't. Not like he does anything anymore anyways. Denzin was always pathetic. Maybe now he's finally realizing that. Denzin? That's Twyla's uncle, right? You sure you wanna be saying that that's so loud? What if he is here and hears you? Does it matter? Not like we will get kicked out or anything. Yeah, I guess that's true. I thought it was pretty cruel of them to be talking about him like that. I know I don't know him, really, but I can't help but feel bad for him. They are talking so cruelly about him and in his own house. I hoped he wasn't here, and if he was, I hope he didn't hear anything. I can't imagine hearing someone talk about me like that in my own home. Well, actually, is dinner ready? People around me started to leave into the next room. I don't know. The thought of having to sit at dinner table with them made me feel nervous. I thought about just staying in here instead, but in that, I got up and followed them into the dining room. Upon entering, it felt very different than the rest of the house. Twyla's house was classy but colorful, but this room was drenched in white. The only thing that offset it was the brown long diner table in the center. And what a long table it was. It felt like the kind you saw in movies. People began to sit. Hastily, I looked for Twyla. On one end of the table, I noticed that Denzin was here after all, and he took a seat. I had hoped those talking bad about him weren't near. On the other hand, I caught sight of Twyla beginning to pull her chair out. She saw me. I think she must have sensed how nervous I was because she gestured me over to her. Oh, thank goodness. I made my way over to there as quickly but also as politely as I could. I was planning on taking the seat next door, but another man got there before I did and sat down. So I just took the one next to him. I was still in talking this with Twyla, so I was okay with it. He all began to talk, as well people do. And I started to note of their conversation again. That is until I was brought into the conversation. Oh, that's again so rude. She's a bit freaky looking, isn't she? You'll get used to it. Oh, me? Yeah, look at me a sec. I can't look in those eyes too long. It will freak me out. Oh, yeah. I would get that a lot. You ever thought about auditioning for a horror movie? I bet they will do something great with a face like that. She would fit in well to one. After all, she can talk to ghosts. Oh, is that so? Yeah, kinda. I only done it a few times, but yeah. Really? Show me then. I can't. You should show him. I think it will be a neat party trick. Why are you being like this, Twyla? I would, but it only really works when I'm sleeping, it seems like. Oh, sure it does. Come on, Mary, show them what you can do. But by this point, the people sitting across from us seemed pretty interested too. I don't know how the atmosphere isn't right. Come on, not even for me. Why would Mary do something for you? Fuck off. You have been calling her creepy from the start. A poor man with a late mother. Bitch, our parents are kidnapped. You wouldn't even give him the chance to speak with her again. It's not that I don't want to, it's just... I've seen you do it before. Surely if you push yourself a little harder, you can do it right now. I wasn't sure what to do. Everyone was looking at me. I didn't want to embarrass Twyla or myself. But if I pretend to do it, I will just embarrass myself further. They will just think I'm a fake. They already do, girlie. I don't know what to do. But I have to decide soon. Be honest and refuse it. I'm sorry, I really can't. There's a certain code issues I need to meet, and this isn't really a place I can do it. Sure. First it was that blue-haired guy, and now this red-haired chick. Blue-haired guy? I know what they are talking about. I think they are talking about Crowen's date, right? Are they? I mean, that would make so much sense. Why Crowen is really mad at Twyla. Geez, Twy, you sure seem to attract a lot of useless people, don't you? Perhaps I do. Is that why you are here sitting next to me then? Yeah, you got me there. The people who were looking at me before now turned back to their earlier conversations. But they gave me a bit of snicker before they did so. I could tell they probably thought I was just some crazy girl or something. I wished I could have been ghost myself right then. Dinner was delicious, but it was hard to enjoy it, while I was trying to swallow my embarrassment at the same time. At least I didn't have to talk anymore during it. After what felt like forever, the party finally ended, and I asked Twyla if she could call her driver for me again. Or at the very least, where the closest bus stop was. I had hoped I hadn't missed my bus back home. Twyla did so, but as I was about to leave, she told me, "Don't embarrass me like that again." Bitch, you embarrassed me. You embarrassed us. And she shut the door behind me. I felt like dying. At the very least, I was able to get home safe. Hi again. You were late again. Another busy day. Yeah. I Aren't they friends for dinner? How did that go? It could have been better. I feel like I embarrassed myself. It's something that happens to all of us. Say, oh wait, it's something that happens to all of us. I wish I could eat dinner with my parents again. One day soon. They are safe, right? Not just alive, but they are fed and warm. I believe so. What's that mean? Don't concern yourself with it. Oh, this again. Just as long as I can see them safe again. The day is approaching. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna say, and will I see you, because he already, I don't know the agenda. They already told us we will see our parents, so why would I ask the same question again? Will I see you? You will. Good night, Mary. Good night, mystery number. It has been few days since then. I think Twyla has been doing well in the investigation. At the very least, when I message her about it, she tells me it's fine. Since Twyla hasn't really been the one initiating our conversations, I have been trying to. But it's usually only a few short messages, and the conversation don't really go further than that. I'm sure she's just busy though. And I know that if she needs me, she will call me. So I just wait until she needs me. But I talked enough about that already. I had a nice day by myself actually. Sometimes it's nice to just return to cemetery for a normal day after so much chaos. I made sure I put at least one flower on every grave today, though I haven't talked to any of them. I had considered doing it, but like others tell me, it's probably not a good idea to fall asleep in public places, especially if there's a killer on the loose, so I decided I wouldn't do that today. But that's not what happened though. Okay, I truthfully didn't mean to fall asleep, I didn't. But when I sat back against the mausoleum we have, after being outside and on my feet all day, well, I was just so tired. I didn't even realize I fell asleep. Oh, okay. Oh, is that the same day about the, like, when we went to a movie place? I guess it's the same thing. We will see. Until I woke up to sound of rain. I was surprised not to have had any strange dreams this time, but this was a big problem. Only the roof trim of the mausoleum was keeping me safe from the rain, and it was pouring. And worse even still, it was night. The only light I could see was from the street lamps at the outside of the cemetery. Oh dear, how could I have slept for so long? Well, I couldn't stay hiding under here all night. I took a big breath and ran across the cemetery to the street. Luckily, the gate wasn't locked. Again, I was surprised but thankful. It meant I would not have to find some other way out. Once I was out on the sidewalk, I noticed the street lights were the only lights on. Yeah, that's the same dialogue. Everything else seemed closed. How late was it? I didn't want to pull my phone out in the rain to check, but by any means, I had almost definitely missed the last bus back home. I wasn't sure what I was going to do, but I had to find the shelter first. I ran through the rain trying to find anything that was available. We are gonna find a movie place, I think. It wasn't long before I felt my shoes filling with water. I would get cold out here for too long. And the rain showed no signs of letting up. But I knew there just had to be anything open. And eventually I made it somewhere. It was the movie theater. Yep. Okay. Now we're gonna call Crowan, and Crowan is gonna be like, I'm out of town, Mary. Fuck off. And we are gonna call someone, I think. The last time we called Reginald, I rushed myself inside and took seat beside posters waiting to drive off, and yeah. Just as I suspected, it's late. Knowing the usual times of cinema, I could tell it wasn't going to be open much longer. What do I do? Even though I wasn't sure how he could help me right now, I had to at least try calling up Crowan. Yeah. Let's call them. Why isn't he picking up, Mary? Okay. He picked up. I was starting to get worried. I'm having a bit of problem right now. What is it? Well, you see, I kind of fell asleep in the cemetery, and I only woke up a few minutes ago. And it's raining really bad right now, and I missed the bus, so I don't know. I was hoping maybe you could help me out somehow. No can do, Mary. He's out of town. Tell me what? He didn't tell us. Not even home right now. Not even close. Where are you then? I am like out of fucking city right now, yep. I had these plans with these friends. It doesn't matter. I see where I told you. And I don't remember. Look, the bottom line is there's no way I can help you from here. What am I supposed to do? Fuck me, I don't know. I heard his first hair start through the phone. I couldn't see it, but I could tell he was pinching the bridge of his nose. Where are you right now? I'm at the movie theater, but I think it closes soon. Alright, well, do you have anyone else you could call up? Maybe stay with them tonight. I mean, I guess so. Awesome, great, sounds good then. Look, Mars, I really gotta go, okay? Call up one of your other friends. I'm sure one of them will come get you. Alright then, good enough. I heard the click of Crowing hanging up on the phone. Call up one of my other friends. Well, there's only two of those. Who should I go with? Oh, Twyla! I called up Twyla. I heard the phone ring a few times and then she picked up. She sounded angry, although she didn't sound like she was asleep before I called her. Mary. What are you calling me up? What are you calling me for? Don't you know what time is it? It is, yeah, I know. It's kind of my problem. It's a long story, kind of, but... Oh, wait. I miss my bus some and I need a place to stay tonight. I was hoping maybe. Are you serious? Yeah. Fine. But you owe me. Yeah, of course. Thank you so much. I'm in movie theater. In the movie theater, let me guess, by the cemetery. Yeah, how did you know? I'll be there soon. Okay, thank you again. She looks so angry. Twyla came to pick me up herself this time. By that, I mean she was driving the car this time rather than have someone drive for her. She was fully dressed, but I couldn't tell if she changed out of pajamas just to pick me up. She seemed a bit annoyed picking me up, so I made sure to thank her again. The drive to her house was silent, except for the rain. Luckily, there wasn't really anybody else on the road tonight, and we got to her house safely. Stepping inside the house, it felt a lot more calm, like the first time I visited. I definitely preferred this to the liveliness of the party a few days ago. Although I must admit, when there is hardly anyone here, it does feel empty. While some had less doors and more archways, and passing one, I noticed TV on. Was her uncle in there? Is everyone up so late? I followed Twyla upstairs and to her bedroom. It was my first time seeing it, and it was a bit different than I expected. A lot more cluttered than I thought it would be, I guess. Not overly cluttered, but Twyla never really struck me as the type to collect clutter, but you learn something new every day. I mean, she looks like a bird, and birds like shiny things, so I get it. Well, here's my room. You'll be sleeping here with me, but I actually have to head back out. Really, in this weather? Why? It's a personal matter. I don't want to talk about it. I see. Okay then. You can borrow some of my pajamas in the dresser and use the shower if you like. I need from the kitchen, but again, I'm trusting you to not look through my things. Oh yeah, of course, I will never. Good. I'll be back soon. Are we gonna look through her things? Then she left back downstairs again, leaving me here alone. I wasn't sure how long it will be until she'll be back. I would feel weird sleeping in our room without her here. What should I do? Take a shower, look at books, go to kitchen, go to living room. Oh, maybe first take a shower. Maybe I shouldn't just sit. Okay. I don't want to take a shower until I'm ready to get changed. I would feel walking around Twyla's house in her pajamas. But you're wet with rainwater, right? I don't think they would appreciate you walking like that in the house. Especially considering I'm seeing you wearing the same shoes you wore outside. Look at books, go to kitchen, go to living room. I feel like she might get really mad at us if we look at her books. So go to kitchen. I decided to look in her kitchen. She said I was allowed after all. I headed back downstairs into the kitchen. It was dark, but I wasn't sure where the light switch was. Okay. Was Twice dinner party prepared all in here? It seemed like a small kitchen compared to the amount of guests that were here for it. Was dinner really made here? Probably best not to question it. If I know anything, it's that Twyla works in mysterious ways. I wonder what she had in here though. I've never really seen Twyla eat, aside from the dinner party a few days ago. Well, I guess there's only one way to find out. I opened Twyla's refrigerator and to my surprise there wasn't much at all. Even with that giant party they had. There were no leftovers. Or did they eat them all already? Still, there was a lot of empty space. There was a bowl with cherries and some gallons of bottles of water. And a leftover pizza box. I checked the refrigerator out of curiosity. There were 2 slabs of meat I couldn't recognize, and a tub of vanilla ice cream. Well, if anything, I don't think there's anything I wanted here. I closed the fridge and looked in the pantry, but again, there still wasn't a lot. There wasn't much else in here. I thought about heading back upstairs, but I could hear the living room TV playing from the next room, and it wasn't playing a familiar voice. It was playing a familiar voice. I know that game show. Look at her uncle. Okay. I entered the living room and made my way to the other side of the couch from where Denson had been sitting. I didn't really say hello as I entered. I kinda just plopped myself on the other side of the couch from where he was. He already knew I was here. It felt kinda awkward to be saying hello so late into my stay. This is Peril, right? Yes. I used to watch this game show all the time with my dad. I was never really good at it, but my dad was. I think he could have won if he got on it. I mean, about these game shows, they choose that people who can't win it. You wouldn't want to see people winning it all the time. I don't think they could afford. I don't know if we are talking about the same kind of game show, but I don't think they would want people winning all the time either for financial financial reasons. Is that so? Yeah. Do you think you'll be good at it? Could be. Not confident I would come out on top though. Don't say that. I think you could win probably. I mean, you have such a nice sauce. Surely you have to be smart and hard worker to afford it. Sorry, was that rude? You have a point, I suppose. But I don't exactly feel working hard equates to knowing the most popular doll line 9 years ago, or knowing how fast the horse is. Yeah, I guess that's true. Our small talk pretty much ended there, and we continued to watch the show in silence, only piping up the guess and answer of the. It was a bit strange but nice too, in its own weird way. Like a childhood sleepover. Eventually I heard Twyla come back home again. Cool, we didn't look through the books. Fine. Lovely. I really would have hated if we had to. She walked right past us and stayed upstairs. I heard her open I heard her open the door to her room, stop and walk back downstairs. And she just joined us in the living room. Ah, this screenshot looks really good. They look like a family, even though Mary is not a family at all. But Mary isn't a family. What are you watching? Peril. You like that show? No offense, but I didn't really take that as something someone like you would enjoy. Alright, and the next subject is graveyards for 300. Hey, you should be good at this one. Or maybe. A broken column-shaped headstone is used to represent what? Well, which is it, Mary? I think that oh, broken column. I don't know. Like, I mean, does it matter? That's from a fall play. I'm gonna say life clock short, maybe. Broken columns represent life that ended early. That's why it's broken. Because you weren't able to reach old age, like how the column was broken before it got to the top. At least that's what I heard. The concert. I am playing Cemetery Mary. Um, it's a visual novel. Made by Arcade Kitten, I think the developer's name is. They made different games. I don't exactly remember the names, but the other games were way more popular than this one. I think many badass hero played the other games, at least one of them, and I don't know. I really like the art style of it, and the story is fun too. I never got a good ending until now, but I'm trying to. This is my third route. I am playing. I played one of them before I ever started streaming, and I played one of them while I was streaming. There are votes there. I even created a playlist for it if you want to see it. Yeah, but I would really recommend you to play it yourself because it's fun. The the contestant answering said something similar to what I said. That is correct. Oh, nice job. Oh, thanks, I think. Alright, let's head to bed now then. I don't want you sleeping in too long tomorrow morning. Okay. Good night, Tenzin. Good night, girls. I followed Twyla upstairs and into her room again. She handed me some of her spare pajamas. I took her up on her offer to use her shower and headed to the bedroom before I got changed. Her bedroom was really clean. Cleaner than mine anyways. She didn't even have any toothbrushes or clutter on the sink. Maybe there was another bedroom they used more often. Taking showers in someone else's house is always weird. Yeah. But the shampoo had a really nice smell to it. Strangely enough, I don't recall smelling this on Twyla ever. Not that she smelled dirty or anything. Twyla always had a cleanliness to her, but this shampoo didn't seem to match hers. I got changed into Twyla's pajamas. They fit pretty comfortably, though I expected that since we are two small girls. When I turned to Twyla's room, the lights were already off, but she was clicking away on her laptop. I noticed on the floor she left a blanket and a pillow for me. I didn't really want to just sleep on her rug, but I wasn't going to argue with her hospitality. I cuddled into it and tried to get comfortable. What are you typing? Nothing. Are you messaging someone? No. Does it have to do with the investigation? That's none of your business. Oh? But I'm helping you, aren't I? Yes, and I appreciate it. But there's parts of it I need to do on my own. Why does it have to be a secret? Wouldn't I be able to help you more if I knew? No. Like I said, I appreciate your help, but I don't want you to getting in the way. Oh. But what if I knew something? Something that could help. Something that could point us in the right direction. I already have my direction. I just need proof. You're certain that Reginald really did it? Who? Reginald? The guy you told me to stay away from? Yeah, I know who he is. I'm absolutely positive it was him. How can you be so sure of that? I don't understand how you can be so decisive over it, especially when you don't have any proof. I'll get it. And then you will know why you shouldn't doubt me. Alright then. Twyla, do you want to be a detective? Do you want to be a detective? Is that why you are doing this? And working so hard for it? Not necessarily. I just want my city to be clean. Would you want to be a police officer or something then? Oh god, no. Even if the police weren't morons, I still wouldn't want to be a part of them. I really like a vigilante and yeah, she's Batman. What's with all the stupid questions? Sorry. What will we do after we catch him then? What do you mean? We will hand him over to the police. Police. What? I read that so weird. Okay, so that when the police step in, yeah, they are the ones who need to arrest him after all. We just take care of it until that point. I see. And then what? And then what about after that? What do you mean? There's nothing after that. It will be done. That's it? There's nothing else you want to solve? No. You say that as if it's common to chase down murderers. Well, no, I mean... I don't know, our friendship is pretty much built on solving mysteries, so... What? We aren't friends? Yeah, I knew it! Mary, I am so sorry. We are not? No? I mean, if you want to refer to me as being your friend, that's fine. But it's important you know I don't see you that way at all. I don't plan on talking with you anymore once this is over. Why is she so rude? Oh god, you don't? Like, maybe if I need you for something? But otherwise, there is no point in continuing this alliance. You are not upset by that, right? I thought I made it pretty clear I was just being polite to you. This is how she's being polite? No, I'm just really tired. I think I will sleep now. Good night. She's so hard. I had a hard time sleeping after that. It didn't help that I was stuck on her floor either. I did eventually go to sleep, but I didn't feel any better about it in the morning. When I woke up, Twyla was awake too. I don't know why she even slept. I don't know if she even slept. She seemed to be in the same position she was when I went to sleep. I guess she's something of a night owl. But yeah. She didn't say anything to me as I grabbed my own clothes and left the bathroom to change. Blah, 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 blah. I left her pajamas by the sink and headed back downstairs. I left without even saying a good morning or stopping for breakfast. And I decided I would walk my way to the bus stop or something. Even though Twyla doesn't think me of it as her friend, I'd like to still think of her as one. I'd like to, but It's been a few days since I slept over Twice's house. Again, I don't get many texts from her. After our last conversation, though, I'm not too sure if I want to. I'm probably just being too sensitive, though. No, you're not being too sensitive, Mary. Despite this, I actually haven't been too lonely. Especially this morning. Craven and I plan to stop and get breakfast together today. I was glad, especially after my last encounter with Twy. It was a nice little pick-me-up. It had me remind me that not everyone seems me like she does. We went to the Planet Dollars. Craven really likes their coffee, but I can't stand coffee. I did get something though. We stood outside eating our food by the front window. I think we were going to walk around a bit, look in some stores maybe, but we got distracted in conversation. And so then I am like, what the fuck? You can't just say you are getting food and then not ask us if we want any. And then he starts acting like a dumbass because, well, you didn't tell me you wanted anything. Like, dude, if you say you are getting pizza, we all fucking assume you mean for the group. But no, this bitch just bought 2 slices for himself. Like, I'm not fucking crazy, right? That was fucking stupid. I mean... yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah. Look at Mary's face! She looks so stupid. Yes, I can see that being frustrating. If you want, the 2 of us could get pizza tonight instead. Maybe. I don't know though. No offense, Mars, but don't you think you ought to lay off some of junk food? I mean, you're eating a donut for breakfast. Oh. Oh, where did this come from? If anything, you eat way more junk food than me. And I am not the one who bought two cases of two cases of soda and birthday cake flavored ice cream during our last grocery run. Well, you got me there. Ah shit, hold on. I'm gonna use the bathroom before I go. Be right back. I'll be here. I watched Craven crinkle his now empty plastic cup in his hands and toss it into the garbage. I could hear the chatter of people inside from the brief second door. The door was... okay, wait. Again. I could hear the chatter of people inside from the brief second the door was open as he entered. I stood there patiently waiting for his return. I was about to take my phone out when I felt someone grab my arm. Huh? Oh my goodness, it's just you? What are you doing here? Mary, what the fuck? Haven't you been getting my texts? No, I'm sorry, I haven't been checking my phone. I need you for something. Right now? Yeah, I have someone I want you to try talking to. Just like you did it at the cemetery. Can it wait? I'm kinda in the middle of... Oh, fuck you. Oh. Oh no. Craven marched right up to us and stood in front of Twyla to prevent him to... And I stood in front of Twyla to prevent him getting too close. Leave my fucking friends alone. God damn it. Nice to see you again, Craven. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth, you fucking bitch. I am sorry, I can't give that like angry energy right now. I'm a little bit tired. Cool, please. I tried to shush him. People on the street were beginning to turn their heads our way. I felt my hands begin to shake the more I tried to quiet him down. Sorry I would let your hurl insult me more, but Mary and I have a job to do. Come on, let's go. Wait. Don't you dare fucking go with her. I can't believe I even had to be fucking arguing this right now. Are you fucking serious? Even after I fucking told you about the scum that she is? Let's not waste time, Mary. Unless of course you want more people to die. You agreed to help me when I needed it, and now I need it. So you're going to... Hey, shut your fucking mouth. So I'm sorry, I have to. You have to? It's just really important. And I need to help her. Please try to understand. It's sounding... Okay. Damn right it affects me. Wait. Should I... You know what? Fuck it. I'm done. Just fuck off, Mary. Just fuck off. Don't even bother coming home tonight. I warned you about her and just what? Ignore it? You just what? Am I a joke to you? You would rather spend time with her than listen to the one person that actually cares about you. Then I don't give a shit what happens to you. Don't fucking talk to me again. I tried to reach out to Coven, tears in my eyes, but he slapped my hand away. Without another word, he stormed off, leaving just Twyla and I there. Twyla was unaffected, but I'm glad they didn't give us like a choice to make, because I feel like I probably would make the wrong choice. I couldn't hold back my tears. I tried to hold it in with sniffles, but I eventually began wailing. Like a child who had just realized they lost their mom in the supermarket. I couldn't stop. I buried my face into my hands, hunched over and crying in the middle of the sidewalk. My throat burned with misery, and the more I tried to calm myself, the sadder I became. I think I had felt my heart break. Twyla waited beside me, and from the corner of my eye, I can see she was scrolling through her phone, waiting for my breakdown to be done. I felt like I would never stop. I was only able to begin to calm down when a felt headache beginning to form. When I felt a headache beginning to form, probably. As if that physical pain was just enough to distract me from the emotional pain I felt. And as all cries do, it began to settle down, even when it felt like it would last an eternity. I rubbed my eyes and took deep breaths, and I silently prayed that once we caught the butcher, Cloven would be able to forgive me. Okay. Can we go now? She asked, a noise prominent in her tone. Yes, let's go. I answered and followed her lead. I wiped my eyes of straight tears as I followed her down the sidewalk. She stopped in front of a car and began to take her keys out. No driver today. Are we driving somewhere? The cemetery isn't far from here. I thought you needed me to talk to a ghost, right? We are. Just get in the car. I was just confused, but I got in anyways. The worst Twy has ever done was make me sneak into places, so she started up the car and we started driving. We passed both my old house and the cemetery on the way to wherever we were going. Before I knew it, the buildings turned into trees, and we were driving through a dirt path in a wooded area. The way the sunlight filtered through the trees made it look very scenic, and it reminded me of the ride to and from the cabin. Hey Twy, can I ask you something? Alright. What is the relationship between you and Cloven? When he found out I knew you, he became really mad. Mad. And just like back there, I never brought him up to you because I didn't know how you'd feel, right? But why does he hate you so much? It's nothing really. He and I just have different beliefs, that's all. If you ask me, he's just too childish. I think he should really learn to be mature, finally grow up and face the real world. What do you mean by that? And how do you two know each other? Because I mean, I had never even heard him mention you before. And I've known Crowan almost my whole life. Were you like friends with a falling out? How long have you known him? It's not important. He doesn't like me and I don't like him. Did they dated? Is there something going on here? That's all there is to it. I was confused. Same girlie. But before I could ask any more questions, I felt the car began to slow. It seems as though we had arrived at our destination. Twyla had pulled up to a lake, so I have like only 10 minutes of streaming time. I am this time gonna stop at just like 3 hours again. I don't wanna force myself to play 5 hours. So I will save this here and I will continue next time, probably next week, because again I don't have any cemetery scheduled this week. I will probably put it in like, wait, I'm gonna actually just first save because I will probably forget. Okay, return and blah and blah and okay. I'll play it on the Monday. Yeah. Wait. Yeah. I wanna quit, please. Yeah. Okay. Now I have. Oh. The connection is so bad. Wow. I didn't realize. Oh, look at my eyes go. Wow. Look at me move so weirdly. I thought I would be able to finish this shot today, but I guess not. I don't know how much of it is left. Again, probably 1 hour if it's any similar to the last route we played. But yeah, how was it? Do you guys like it? Are you guys enjoying it? I am not really. I mean, I think Twyla is like the first person ever to hang around with. I really don't. I mean, I thought it will be finished today too. Yeah. I guess this is just a reason for me to keep playing the game. I will just start another route next time, and you know, I will play this game forever. No, but yeah, I do wanna get the true ending, so I will probably play this game a lot more. I didn't plan on this, but it's just so fun. I mean, I have been looking forward to playing Cemetery since I played it, so yeah. What was I saying? I forgot. Yeah, Twyla is such a bitch. I'm just she's so hard to be around. I like that she's so like upfront with everything, but again, no need to be that rude, you know. She isn't just honest, she intentionally like makes life harder for us. I think she doesn't have to talk about like how creepy we looked or that we talked with ghosts in that dinner party. I see. So you plan to play this game for the rest of your life? Yes, I do. Well, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to, but I'm gonna be playing it. I will probably put maybe 1 or 2 days of Cemetery Mary to next week. We will see. And I'm gonna start Perfect Purgatory too, so I think that will take a bit as well, because there are 3 games in that series, and if you know it's any similar to this game, I would probably want to get more endings than one. So yeah. Ah, I really wonder how the like developer thought of Twyla, because I don't know, I am again, I do write like stories, I have my own characters, but I never wrote a like person like that. I mean, no, not really, but again, the fact that the characters are interacting with the audience, the player, we are playing as Mary, so I would probably try to make all of the characters a bit more like easy to handle, more digestible. So it's like it's not a bad thing. I am actually just like quite amazed about how she or they, I don't know, I don't remember the gender of the developer, but how they just come up with this character and like went all the way with them. I don't know, maybe I should play more games and then I will find out more youth people like Twyla. But yeah, it seems like there isn't anything good going on in Mary's life, right? Like in all of the routes that I played, she was just in pain. Everything went bad. Everyone was so rude to her. I'm not regional, but he did kill us. So I'm gonna play. What was I gonna? I think I have Stardew Valley planned for tomorrow, so I will be playing Stardew Valley. If I mean, actually, I'm going to just check. I'm gonna check. I don't wanna speak wrongly about that. Let me check my schedule. Oh, yes, Stardew Valley. I will be playing Stardew Valley tomorrow. Then Perfect Apocalypse. Then To the Moon. And Sunday I will be resting. Cool. Why is my connection so bad? But anyways, I'm waiting to like 3 hours to end. I need to talk for 3 more minutes. I guess I'm just gonna say goodbye. See you on the next stream. If you watched the vote, or like if you are watching right now, please, again, I would really love if you liked my videos, like every one of them, and maybe commented on them. I haven't got any comments on any of them yet. Like I always joke about someone writing a mean comment. You just go write and like, I don't know, go write something rude. You don't have to write something nice. I mean, please. And again, if someone's watching, I would really appreciate it if you like gave me a chance and followed me, so I could deliver more content to you. Yeah. I am sorry for like asking for likes and follows all the time, but that's the way you grow. You kind of have to do that. And yeah, I just hope you appreciated it. Yeah, thank you for coming again to my stream, and I will see you on the next one, I guess. There's 2 minutes left. Why am I doing this to myself? I should just stop. But okay, 2 minutes. I always on my fingers, so yeah, you're already commenting. I mean, it's not a comment, but you're already commenting. Maybe I should comment. Maybe I should. I am not on the chat right now, so I'm not on the live chat right now, so I have the right to. I'm just gonna be like, whoa, look at Twyla, she's so mean. I can't believe she's so mean. Yeah, I'm gonna write a comment about that. No. Yeah. See you guys again. This is the 3rd time I'm saying it, but this time I'm closing the stream. See you guys on the next stream, or whenever you wanna come. maybe in the next Cemetery Mary stream. And if you don't wanna watch Cemetery Mary anymore and you are bored of it, then I can't help with that. I'm gonna play it. So I don't know, go cry about it and deal with it. And I appreciate you guys coming here. So bye bye. Bye. Oh wait. Oh yes. Now bye bye. Goodbye. Goodbye.